Bro, I didn't realize, I don't know, I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about for today. I don't know, I'm going to forget half of it as I'm talking about one of the things, but let's start with my car. I didn't realize how loud my car actually was because I'm like always in it. But today I went to get an oil change, and when they were taking my car around and driving it, I was just sitting there and I was like, damn, my car is loud as fuck. Like every time they started it, every time they moved it to a new section, every time they did anything, I was just like, whoa, like that's loud. I didn't realize my car was that loud, but I guess I probably should have known that. But shout out to Linden Lube and Oil, bro. They hooked me up, good price too. Not too expensive for an oil change. Did it in 20 minutes. So Big O, step your game up, man. Used to love Big O tires, but at least I think as long as I'm living here, I may just go to Linden Lube and Oil because that place was, whew, pretty sweet. What was I going to talk? Oh yes, I don't know how YouTube's like algorithms, all the algorithms and shit. I don't know how all that works, but for some reason it's been pushing my videos, my gym video. Well, I guess I haven't posted anything else, but it's been pushing my videos since I've been out here a lot more than it was when I was in California. I don't know if that's based on where I'm at and based on, you know, how many people post videos out here versus California, because I'm sure the number is much lower out here than it is in California just because of how California is and stuff like that. But while I am very appreciative of YouTube for putting my videos out there, one thing I don't really understand is, well, I guess I kind of understand it because I can see why you guys see similarities. I can see why you guys see similarities in my videos to a few other fitness influencers. I can see that because obviously I take inspiration from them when it comes to, you know, the style of video, the kind of content, what I say, what I talk about and stuff like that. But I've gotten a lot more comments in the past couple days on my more recent videos of people saying, oh, be original, oh, this, oh, that, like, oh, you sound like someone else, like this and that. But I mean, I get it. Like, obviously there's always going to be similarities, and I can see why you guys see that, but I'm not trying to be anybody else. I'm not trying to be like anyone else. I'm not trying to be a clone of anyone else. Like, I'm doing this because I felt inspired to do it a while ago, and ever since I've been doing it, it's been one of the things that honestly keeps me sane. And I know that sounds weird to say, but if I didn't go to the gym, that hour and a half a day, I'd probably spend either being in what's the word? Not inefficient. What's the word? When you're doing nothing. Not useless. That's mean. I don't know what the word is, but yeah, I'd either be doing useless things that don't matter, doing nothing, or being on the game, which none of those three things are healthy. And yes, you guys could come up with a bunch of other things I could be doing, like, you know, reading or taking these things or doing this or doing that. Like, obviously you guys may have your own versions of that, but for me, the gym is where I feel the most comfortable at. The gym is where I want to be at consistently and where I find the most, I don't know, comfortability, safety, a lot of things that, you know, that make me want to be at the gym are the reasons that I come back every day. And also the fact that I can come here for an hour and a half, push myself, and let my mind kind of wander, if that makes sense. The thoughts that I sit with while I'm in the gym and while I'm lifting, they're not thoughts that I really feel like I can have every day on a regular basis, just because, you know, if I did, I'd be pretty upset all the time, right? Like, not many people go to the gym and have happy thoughts while they're in there, like just, oh, my life's amazing, this and that. No, like most people that I know that go to the gym think about a lot of the stuff that hurts them, a lot of the stuff that they don't like to face in real life in the gym, and that's how they push themselves, and that's how they get better and get bigger and stronger. And honestly, for me, that's why I do it, is because it's a way for me to let out all my emotions without having to put them on someone else, without having to, you know, deal with the pressure of someone judging me or worry about how someone's going to feel about what I say, because when I'm here, I don't have to say anything. I can just think it and let it all out while I'm fucking, like, letting it all out, bro. So, I mean, like I said, I understand why you guys may see the comparison and why you guys might think that, you know, oh, you're trying to be, you know, someone else, but I'm not, man. I genuinely am not. I'm very happy with who I am, and I think that who I am is a great person and someone that tries their best consistently and always wants to be better. I don't think that trying to be someone else would be me giving myself 100% of who I am, or allowing myself to grow in the ways that I know that I can. Because if I was trying to be someone else, I would never I would never find myself. And that's kind of the whole goal and journey in life, is to find yourself and find your purpose and find what makes you happy and what you love to do. And right now the gym is that. The gym is what I love to do. I love to be here. I love to be on the game with my friends. I love to do all these things that, you know, I can't really do. Well, not that I can't do, but that I don't normally do, that I wasn't normally doing on a daily basis. For example, being at the gym, you know, playing the game with TJ. Like, before me and TJ started playing R6, we didn't really play the game very often. We only hung out when I would go to his house. But, you know, obviously now that I live here and he's still in California, that's not going to happen anymore. So we've been on the game a lot more consistently, which I'm fine with, right? Like, it makes me happy. I enjoy talking to TJ and playing with TJ every single day. Pause, because that sounded a little bit fruity. But, you know, man, I'm starting to feel the tingles of my pre-workout in my face, behind my ears, right up here, my eyes. So I think that means it's time to get in there and start working. It's arm day, which I didn't talk about at all because I had so many other things on my mind. But yeah, today's an arm day actually made by Vince. We were in Discord when I asked him, what should I do today for arms? So he made the entire workout. It's a supersetted day as normal for arms. Let me see what it was. I made it already in the app, so I don't have to do it when I get here. But yeah, arms and forearms. It's, let's see. It is dips, cable curls, cable overhead extensions, hammer curls, cable rope extensions, and dumbbell preacher curls, which I don't do very often. I'll probably do single arm one at a time and then switch to the other one. So I'll start with the left and go to the right because my right is a little bit stronger. So, but yeah, I'm pretty freaking excited. This is a workout that Vince had in mind for me. And he said, hey man, try it, fucking burns. I don't normally do dips, as you guys know, but hey, he said they get him pumped to hell. So hopefully do the same thing for me. But yeah, I hope that makes sense, what I was saying about not trying to be anyone else. I feel like I really shouldn't have to defend myself on that, but I just wanted to address it because I know a lot of you guys, maybe not a lot, but some of you guys do see that and do feel like that, and I get it. And I don't want to make it very clear that I'm not trying to do that or trying to, you know, steal anyone else's thunder or take anyone else's, you know, fame or anything like that, because obviously I'm fucking nobody right now on YouTube. I'm only, what, 390 subscribers? Hit that subscribe button, give me to 500 so I can start getting money off these videos. That'll really make me grind more. But yeah, I do love you guys. I will, now this is not my outro. What are we saying? Let's just get in there and start fucking working. There we go. Now you should be able to hear me. My mic wasn't on. But I know for a fact that I've gone over this before, at least in terms of the importance of it, warming up, and then also making sure that your body's ready for a lift, right? Like, there's no way that anyone, I don't care who it is, what kind of influencer, how long you've been doing it, there's no way that anyone can go into a lift without having properly warmed up their muscles and not get injured in some kind of way. Even if it's a super small tweak, or if it's something that, you know, isn't like the craziest injury ever, if you don't warm up, especially consistently, you will start to see a decline in some stuff. Whether that's your results, whether that's your fatigue level, whether that's your pain tolerance, no matter what it is, if you're not properly warming up and making sure that, you know, your body and muscles are activated before you actually start to lift, you're gonna be in some serious trouble. Now, I'm not saying, you know, spend 30, 40 minutes on a warm-up. That's not necessary, right? I'm just saying, what, 10, maybe even 5 minutes, just doing some of the movements that you're gonna be doing, super light. Controlled, squeeze, nothing crazy, right? Like, I don't have to warm up going super heavy or trying to, you know, outwork myself or get myself fatigued for the sets. It's just, once I feel a slight burn in my buys and then my tries for the extensions, once I start to feel a slight burn, I'm gonna switch it up, go back to the other one, right? Like, it's just kind of like, it's kind of like knocking on a door before you walk in the house, right? Like, it's just respectful. Now, if you just walk in the house without knocking, could be a lot of bad things happening, even if you know the person, right? If you just walk into a house without knocking on the door, without ringing the doorbell, you could get a lot of things. You could get shot, you could get punched, you could get yelled at, you could get the cops called on you, right? There's a lot of negatives. There's not a lot of ways that you walk into a house without making yourself known that goes well. for like anyone. So that's, I guess it's a pretty good metaphor, Ty. Good one. But, you know, just kind of make sure that no matter what you're doing, you're really focusing on squeezing during the warm-up, no matter what kind of warm-up it is. Whether it's arms, legs, chest, back, whatever you're warming up, just make sure you're getting a good squeeze on that muscle. Right? Like I'm gonna squeeze here, squeeze here, squeeze here, squeeze here, squeeze here, squeeze here. Okay, I'm starting to feel that burn. I'll do 2 more. Boom, boom. Perfect, right. And then I'll do that for maybe 2-3 more rounds just to make sure that my muscles are warmed up that I'm gonna use, and also making sure that, you know, I'm not gonna hurt any of my auxiliary muscles that I'm gonna use. Because when you do arms, you're not just using these 2 muscles. You're using some shoulder, you're using some core, right? There's a lot of muscles that kind of play into an arm day. Well, there's a lot of muscles to play into every day, but an arm day in specific, right? It's very, very diverse in how many muscles you use just because of the way you're doing movements, right? Like, it may seem super straightforward, but there's always gonna be a lot of things that go into it. So, excuse me. I'll stay here for maybe 2-3 more. Then we'll get to the dips. Although, I don't know if there's a dip thing. If not, we'll find, oh, there is. Found it, ha! But yeah, let's, I'll do 2 more of these, but we'll get into dips in a second. All right, assisted dips. I'm doing assisted, not only because I suck at dips, but also because I want to actually get failure, right? Like I want to be to the point where I'm fucking like pushing as hard as I can. My arms are shaking on these dips, right? These are gonna be, I only have -70 on there, so it's still a what? If I'm 210 minus 70, 150 pound dip, which not bad if you ask me, but I think that I'll be able to do at least 12. If not, we'll leave it here. If I do more, we'll decrease the assistance, and if I do less, I'll increase it, because like I said before, I want to be in that 8 to 12 rep range. I think that that's perfect, except for me. Anywhere in there, anything less than 8, I don't really like counting as a set, because I think that I could have done more. Anything more than that, I feel like I could have definitely done more weight. So that's my mindset there. But yeah, it's going to be the assisted dips into cable curls. So we'll jump over once we fail here. Today's gonna be a Rob Wave day, by the way. Hope you guys don't have a problem with that. Not like you guys can hear it anyways. Okay. Whew. Oh my God. Shout out Vince. Those are beautiful. I was 15, so we're going to decrease the assistance a little bit for the next one. Whew. Whew. All right, let's get over here. I was lost as a teen, can't believe that I made it out. Can't believe I got everything that I prayed about. Okay. Pretty good. So far, Vince, you're 1 for 1. You know, some people may say, oh, you're different. Oh, why are you so distant? Oh, why this, why that? If anyone has questions for you, man, just tell them, hey, I'm working. I'm focused. I'm locked in. All right, whatever it is that you say normally, say that to them, because that's what you're doing. if your head's down and you're pushing and your mind is set on one goal, you're not going to be distracted by all these external factors that most people are. And some people can't understand that's how life works. Some people don't know that, you know, people that really want what they want are going to focus on that and be locked in on that and push themselves to be that best version of themselves. Some people can't comprehend that because they've never thought like that. So just because people are questioning your mindset or what you're doing does not mean you're wrong. It probably just means they don't understand. So, you know. Bottom boy survivor, baby. Whew. Fuck. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to try doing dips more often. Holy shit. That fucking failure sneaks up on you super quick. But honestly, I'm not even that mad about it. Yeah, I feel like the fact that it sneaks up on you means you're doing something right. But, you know, who knows? Who knows what I'm saying? Sound like, yeah. Fuck. Alright. Oh. Honestly, I think that's good for those two. The dips in it perfectly, and I'm okay with any with 9 on the cable curls. Let's move on. Alright. Next little superset is, we'll say shit. The next set is overhead tricep extensions. Straight bar, not rope. So you guys seen me doing before. Overhead extend. This is more focused on the stretch. I'm gonna try and let it retract, really let this tricep get fully extended. And then when I press, really squeeze it. And then the dumbbells, or sorry, the dumbbells, the biceps is gonna be dumbbell hammer curls. I usually do regular curls, but just switching to hammers every once in a while I like to do. Usually when I do hammers, I use the rope, but I want to do dumbbell setting because, you know, why not? So yeah. A little bit higher. That was a warm-up, if you couldn't tell. I don't know why I recorded it, but I did, but I'll switch the angle. This motherfucker, Vince, just called me, and now he's not answering the phone when I'm calling him back. Bro, what is this? You gonna call me 1 minute ago, and I call you back and you don't answer? What are you doing? That's one of my biggest pet peeves, bro. Like, if you just call me, bro, answer the phone, bro. I don't got time for this shit. Watch, he's gonna call me back mid-set too. I'm not answering that bitch. Whew, let's go. Okay. So that was 11 full reps. Whew. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Holy shit. Alright, I'll take 12. Whew. Look, I told you guys I would call him back. But by the way, you pissed me off, because why didn't you answer when I called you back 30 seconds after your call? This kid was watching videos on how to get better at Valorant. Unbelievable. But you're making AI? Oh. How about you make a bot that like predicts how long? Never mind. Yes. Well, just gather it yourself. Gather it yourself. Just go out there and ask men how big their penises are. What do I need? Height, body weight, ethnicity, hair color. Got it. Got it. Tongue length, earlobe size. Yes. Oh, you've used the word variables and I'm no longer interested. Juicy. Trust me, I'm gonna put the hard work in. Alright, I'll go ask a bunch of dudes how big their dick is. Cool. Cool. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do that. You do the hard work. I was like, yo, how big is it? Like 6. Let's take a picture. They're gonna be like, what? They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Okay, shut up. I'm losing my pump. Bye. Don't worry about what the conversation was about. Almost just ate shit. Okay, I'll take 9. Okay. One more. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. You know. I know I've talked about it before, but just surround yourself with the right people, man. It's so easy to, you know, lose out on a lot of life because of the people you're around. Find people that support you in your dreams. Stay with them. Don't stay with the ones that tell you to do stuff that you're not accustomed to. Oh, fuck. Okay, man again. Huh. Come on. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Last two things: rope extensions and no preacher curls. Let's do it. All right. Last movement of the day, or I guess last two movements of the day: rope extensions and preacher curls. These are light, moderately light. They're not like 10 pounds. It's 100 pounds, which is pretty light for, if you guys know how heavy I usually do rope extensions. But I'm doing that because two reasons. One, I want to really focus on the squeeze with this set. And two, my triceps are pretty cooked. So if I went any higher, I'm putting myself at risk of injury and to not do at least 8 to 12. So these will be slow controlled squeeze. And then we'll jump over to the dumbbell preachers. We're using the 35, a little bit lighter than the regular hammer curls, but it should be okay. Fuck. Okay, 9. It's okay, I'll take that. She looks like girl of my dream. Yeah. Okay, 7. Okay. Whew. Good. 2 more. You know, man, it gets easier. And every day it gets easier. But the issue is you have to do it every day. You can't expect it to get easier if you're not going to go out and get after it every day. If you want it to get easier, you have to push yourself to get better. Once you get better, that's when it gets easier. Once you get more happy and more consistent in whatever it is, that's when it gets easier. You can't just expect it to get easier. Life doesn't get easier unless you make it easier, right? But you have to want it to be easier to make it easier. Let's go though. I was trying to fight with her, what's her name, but she would act like a fan. She had to tell the world we had to, you know what I'm saying, with the... Okay, 9 again. Got too much stuck on my chest. I put my demons to rest, but they just stalking me. Lord knows I try my best. Okay, 9. Whew. Okay. Alright. Holy shit. One more. This is really good. Last set, best set. Shout out Odell Football. Come on, let's get a good one. Hey, you know what I want to listen to? I want to listen to Beautiful Lies, bro. Sky Party is good too, though. What do you say, y'all? Say it with me, come on. It hurt me to my heart the way I love ended. I'll blame you. You the reason I don't trust bitches. Okay. Whew. Don't nobody care. I won't dare waste my time. Come on. No. Oh, fuck. 8. Okay. All right. Holy shit. Okay. Let's go check it out. Oh. No, I used to hate arms. Not hate, but very much dislike arms. And I don't dislike them now, but I do still think they're very, very freaking monotonous. But they do always look good when it comes to the pump. So, I mean, even just do the shirt. Looks pretty good. But the true key determining factor of the lift, Mr. Vince, will be how good this looks. All right, Vince, let's see. When you tell me, Vince, what do you think? Your side chest. Not bad. I mean, fuck. Look at the triceps, bro. Last spread with the bicep pump, bro. One of the best poses in the world. Because you guys see how the gap between the lats and the biceps is gone? When my biceps aren't pumped, it is definitely not that that nice. All right, let's go do forearms. Feel a little cute. All right, my mindset for forearms is pretty straightforward. I think his bench is a little bit low, but we can still make it work. Let me turn my exposure back up a little bit. When I do forearms, I want to hit two parts of my forearm. The back, I don't know what it's called, but the back of the forearm and the front of the forearm. Because a lot of people think that forearms is just this, but no, you have to work the outside of your forearm too. And I always do these little wrist curls on the bench. So I'll hang my wrist off the bench, just flex it. Look at this, nothing crazy, just flex it. Usually 10. Now switch hands. Then you'll grab the heavier one. Today's gonna be a 45. Flip your wrist over. Do a curl. Now for all my auxiliary movements, forearms, shoulders, for all the things I do usually after the meat and potatoes, I usually am very, very straightforward. It's usually 10 of each thing, right? I usually only do 10 reps, but I do pick a weight that brings me close to failure with 10 reps, if that makes sense, right? So I'm not just doing 10 light ass reps. I'm still doing a good amount of weight and to still focus on getting a lot of activation, but usually the auxiliary muscles are the smaller ones, the ones that don't need as much direct work. So with forearms, I do them every other arm day. Same thing with front delts, every other arm day. And they're not till complete failure. They're usually till 10 of everything, because 10, for a couple reasons, 10 is my lucky number, 10's in the middle of my perfect set, 10's great. But yeah, so for the outer part of your forearm, we'll do the reverse curls. For the inner part, we'll do the inside curls. And we'll look at the forearm pump when we're done too. It should be pretty nice. But yeah, two more. Walked in the mall with 10,000 on me. I don't see nothing I want. It don't excite me no more. These bitches ain't like me no more. Fuck. Okay, let's look at the pump. Holy shit. Let's look at this freaking pump. See how these forearms are looking. Should be pretty good. It feels pretty good at least. I'll say that right now. Where's the light? Pause on this, by the way. You guys get a bulge cam. A bulge cam! Look at B. Look at that. Shit. Pretty good. Let's go home. My God, my mic was not on. Right back. With that chopper, introduced him to that green light. Okay, green light. Pistol in the party don't seem right. Live it off that molly, can't think right. It's about to be a fucking green light. I get in my feelings off the hand, dog. I'ma be this way until the end, dog. I got too much on my mind and I cannot get it off. Gonna be a homicide before noon, he take a loss. Green light. Alright, anyways, like I was saying, before I realized my mic wasn't on, there comes a point in your life where you kind of start to see that you're too mature for a lot of people. Whether that be relationships, careers, hobbies, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm yelling, you can just talk, because the mic's right here. But there's going to be a point where you start to see that a lot of the people that surround you and that are in your life are not really mature. It may be you, it may be them, right? You never know, but when you start to see that, man, just take a step back, take a break, move on, find people that are going to be on your same level of maturity and be able to, support you in any way that you need it without being petty, immature, trying to make you upset or jealous. Like, stuff like that's going to happen no matter what, right? But if you continue to allow those people to do that kind of stuff to you and surround you with that energy, you're going to be stuck with it, right? So once you do start to see signs of it, and you do start to see, areas of, concern and things that are going to make you feel uncomfortable in the future, whether that be with one of your friends that acts weird whenever girls are around, or whether that's with a girl that you're talking to when they try to be petty every time you say something wrong or you do something on accident even after you apologize, right? Like, you have to start to be able to see those things in order to mature yourself. Because if you're stuck in the same cycle of dealing with the same kind of people and not realizing it, part of it's going to be on you, man. Part of it is going to be the fact that you're not seeing that every time you go around somewhere, every time that you hang out with certain people, you get this feeling in your body that you don't really enjoy and that you don't like. And if you don't begin to realize that now or at all, then, man, it's going to be rough. But, whether that's sitting down and taking the time to review the kind of conversations you've had with your friends, or that's talking to them directly about a specific topic that can make people upset, like whatever it is, you need to try and find a way to wean out the people in your life that are not going to support you in the ways that you need it, and that are going to give you petty energy and give you energy that is not going to help you at all in terms of where you are in your life, right? I, for one, see a lot of that, and I've slowly started to pick up on it and see what parts of, that kind of life are not what I want, and kind of what's going to bother me and what's going to make me upset consistently. So I've kind of started to find that part of myself and of, the people around me. So just look out for yourself, man, because not a lot of people will. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Chest. Oh, it's chest day. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.